Welcome back, guys. Here's a quick update on how all the new fish are doing in the new pond. Please subscribe to me for the latest updates, and for even newer updates, follow me on Facebook in the link below. Peace out.
Stuff's ready.
You guys see the arapaimas are always first at the party. The second fish jumps in, they just pounce on it. That's why they're the most amazing fish, and for me, they're the best fish to keep because they remind me of like the aquatic dogs. You know, they're always there to feed. When you feed them, they're always at the surface, and yeah, they just have amazing personalities. You can see the tilapia going pretty crazy here as well. And then because the pond is pretty big, and I got my wife to throw the fish in the middle, so the other fish will take time to come. So here you can see the red-tailed catfish coming to the party because they can smell it, from a mile away. So yeah, you'll see them all coming just in a second. There's the peacock bass at the bottom, getting in some of the action. The arapaima constantly eating. Now I have 5 of them, so they're going pretty crazy. Here are the other baby red-tailed cats that were transferred last week. And the other big fish are kind of slower because they're not as desperate as the Peruvian shark. He's coming from the left. So yeah, you kind of get to see them in action here. And this is just, well, you can see the red-tailed cats are going crazy after only being in the pond for a week. So, they didn't take long to acclimate at all, which shows that they're fine with the water quality and everything. Sorry, the water's a little bit green because there's a lot of algae because it was quite hot, and I haven't done a pond servicing for a few months now, so it's kind of due soon. It's so crazy to think that this guy eating right now, this arapaima, I mean, I have 3 small ones like him, and just a few months ago there were fingerlings who I had to chop up fish for, really small, chop up shrimp for them, and now look at them, they're smashing like, half chopped adult sardines, which are pretty huge. They're around 8 inches long, I reckon, 8 or 9 inches long, and they can just smash them down like it's nothing. So yeah, these guys really grow like weeds, and they're just unbelievable fish to keep if you have the space and the funds to do so. This is the biggest of all my arapaimas. I've had him for like 1.5 years now, so he's measuring just above 5 foot now. My biggest boy now, with his little scar on his forehead in all his glory, all 5 foot of him. And look at him smashing that fish like it's tiny, but that's like a 5 foot fish that he just put whole in his mouth, so it's pretty crazy. That's him and his little brother behind him. There's 2 little brothers behind him. All gonna be monsters in a couple of months or so, I reckon. I think by about 2 to 3 years they reach almost full length. But of course they'll keep growing. This is the biggest guy again. I can recognize him because he's got a little scar on his forehead now. Eating 2 in a row, and considering I'm standing only like 3 foot from him, he's unbelievably brave. He doesn't even stop eating unlike the other fish, That's why arapaimas are just unbelievably, versatile and durable fish when they're in the right conditions. I thought this particular shot here was amazing because after the last move, I have 7 red-tailed catfish. 2 of them are really old. Those 2 big ones on the left are, 14, 15 years old, and then the others are just, less than a year old. And it's crazy because now I can see how many 5 of them together. I have 7 altogether, and it's just such an amazing sight to see them all coexisting. They like to chill under the water fountain because it's kind of like a semi-cave during the day because they don't like daylight, nocturnal of course. There's the fly river turtle. They all like to chill in the same place, and they actually get along surprisingly well, contrary to, other comments I've received on YouTube as to how my fish get along. I think the key is keep them well fed, well spaced, and provide hiding spots. That's the main rule of the game. And of course, if general rule is that if all fish are big, they generally won't hurt each other. Hey guys, this is one of the few peacock bass I have in the pond. He seems to be doing really well. Comment below on what type he is because I have no idea, but I don't think it's a Temensis because they don't have as much yellow, but let me know what type it is. Yo, check this out. The beast Walago Leary at the bottom. He's about 30 inches long now. It's pretty huge. And the reason why I'm going so slowly is because he makes me nervous, because he's super aggressive, and he's actually killed a similar sized red-tailed catfish in a tank before. So he's doing better in the pond now, but he's super aggressive fish, and they can grow so big. This is my beastly 38-inch RTC TSN hybrid catfish. Crazy fishies now. Now had him for about, I would say about 8 or 9 years. And he hasn't grown much past 38, 40 inches, but all he eats is pellets, which is so strange. By arapaima, checking me out. They actually come so near and nudge me a few times. My big RTC roaming the pond, scouring for food. You can see how huge he is. This guy is good 14, 15 years old. He just those years behind him lets him build up that bulk. So it's quite easy to get a fish to grow long, but to get that kind of bulk and size on him takes many years. So you can see how mature he is compared to the other RTCs there. He's just so big. Looks like he could swallow them. My arapaima's just not scared of anything. Keep disturbing me. This clip right here is similar to Noah's Ark. A pair of alligator garfish, 40 inches each. A pair of 36-inch paku. 2 bulldozers of the pond. And a pair of red-tailed catfish. Noah's Ark. That's all for now, guys. Subscribe to me to get the latest videos and add me on Facebook in order to give me new video ideas so you guys won't get bored of the same old stuff. Peace!